What's good? What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Urban Platform Speaks. Make sure to like and subscribe as you come into the channel and check out the content. And with that being said, I want to speak on the situation with the Dallas Cowboys and Dak Prescott. I was recently talking to some Cowboy fans, and most of the Cowboy fans and a lot of people that I'm reading, who leave comments, they really on Dak Prescott head, right? And everybody's dragging Dak Prescott, almost like Dak Prescott is the scapegoat for the lack of success that's going on in Dallas. And in my opinion, I don't think it's really Dak Prescott. I think it really starts at the top. It starts with Jerry Jones, and then it trickles down to Mike McCarthy, and then then from there to the players on the field, right? Because if you look at the Cowboys, they really have a lot of injuries. Number one, that that they're up against. The offensive line, to me, is really not all that good. They don't have any running game. I don't know what Jerry Jones was thinking about when he brought Zeke Elliott back. He had an opportunity. Jerry Jones had an opportunity to get Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry wanted to go there. Now my Baltimore Ravens got him, and I'm making a video about that, a little bit later on. But he had an opportunity to get Derrick Henry, and I think Derrick Henry, in my opinion, Derrick Henry had more gas in the tank than Ezekiel Elliott. Ezekiel Elliott, when he was with New England Patriots, he wasn't doing all that good. And so now he wasn't doing good when he left the Cowboys. Then he went to the Patriots and wasn't doing good. So it just seemed like Ezekiel Elliott was out of gas, And so that's, I just think that the decisions that Jerry Jones, like, he's the one common denominator, in my opinion. You couldn't, it was about when they had, what was the other quarterback name? Tony Romo. You had Tony Romo, and they couldn't get any success. But Jerry Jones was doing the same thing then. He was undermining the coaching staff. And so the coaching staff really couldn't lead the way they wanted to because of Jerry Jones. And it's the same thing with this coaching staff and the head coach. Jerry Jones is just undermining the coaching staff. Most of the decisions, they don't have any really leeway to make any decisions. The coaching staff, the head coach, Mike McCarthy, to me just seemed like he is just a figurehead, just a figurehead. And so that kind of really would affect the coach's leadership if people know that, you're just a figurehead and you're not the leader. I think, in my opinion, and I'm not even a Dallas Cowboy fan, I'm a Baltimore Ravens fan, but in my opinion, I just think that all this interference by Jerry Jones is really what's holding the Cowboys back. They only have one good wide receiver, in my opinion, and that's CeeDee Lamb. He's their number one, but everybody else is just the guy. So that, in my opinion, Dak Prescott really don't have a lot of talent around him. The team, they have injuries at different positions on defense. That's why their defense is not as strong as they thought it was going to be. And some certain players are underachieving. But I think that Dak Prescott, in my opinion, is, I think if they had the right talent around him and the right leadership, I think Dak Prescott is good enough, would be good enough to get them to a Super Bowl. I don't think that, like, for instance, I don't think, like, Brock Purdy, and Brock Purdy is better than Dak Prescott, but it's the talent that they have around Brock Purdy. It's the leadership, from as far as the coaching staff is concerned, and I think that's the difference between, like, Brock Purdy, his situation, and Dak Prescott's situation. And I think it all starts at the top with Jerry Jones, but a lot of the Cowboy fans they just want to blame it on Dak Prescott. Now, the Cowboys did lose their latest game today against Atlanta, 21-27. And Dak Prescott went out. They think it's a hamstring. He went out, with a hamstring injury, and but again, I don't think it's all on Dak Prescott. I think it's mainly on leadership and coaching that, where most of this is just a dysfunctional. If you ask me, the whole situation is just dysfunctional. But that's my opinion. That's my take on it. Let me know if you think it's, Dak Prescott the main issue with the Cowboys, or do you think it's Jerry Jones, the coaching staff? You think it starts at the top like I do. With that being said, don't forget to like and subscribe, leave a comment, and I will check